Hello everyone, welcome to the Darkness, and I am DarknessStone. So for those of you on my Discord, you will know what is going on. But for those of you who are not, here is what's going on. I am changing my avatar slightly. So here is what has changed. My scarf has changed slightly. There is a reason behind this, and it was a mistake on my part. Let me explain what happened. I made a mistake. For some context, I have had my avatar for a long time, since I believe around early 2017. Before then, I drew myself how I was, or how I drew myself. However, in 2017 on my other channel, which was mainly a gaming channel, I played an off-fan game called 1. It is an amazing game, full of passion and charm, with compelling characters and an interesting story. I became friends with the creator of the game, that Tiny Ghosty, or Fire as I call him, who is a sweetheart, and we have been friends since then. The original scarf for my character was taken from 1. I asked Fire if it was okay if I added it to my avatar as a birthday present to her, so that I can show her that I care about her and I wouldn't forget her. Since then, the scarf has been part of my avatar, even though Fire still technically owned it. This went on for about 3 years, but until now. But then we ran into a problem. My channel grew. A lot. I didn't expect this, which led to the problem of ownership. If I wanted to make merch and such, I would have to change it. I thought I made enough changes to its powers enough to make it a little bit mine, but that was far from correct. And it made Fire feel like I betrayed her trust, even though that was not my intent. She came to me later and discussed what happened, and I felt terrible, because I knew I made a mistake and I had to make up for it. I understand that now. It was my mistake and I want to own up to it and make up for it. I was supposed to clear it up in my Q&A video, but I didn't do that well. She felt uncomfortable with it all, including the naughty jokes people have been making about the scarf. And I completely understood. The way she feels is important to me, so I cooperated with her to find a solution. So I talked with her and we decided to change the scarf design for my character so that I could make it mine. I pitched some designs to her so that she could decide which one she would feel most comfortable with. I pitched a Danganronpa style design, I pitched a symbiote style design, and a steampunk inspired design. After some talking and giving Fire time to think, we decided upon the Danganronpa style design. That way Fire could feel comfortable with how everything turned out. I will admit this now. This was my mistake. I had a crucial misunderstanding on my part, and I take the blame completely for my misunderstanding. This is my fault. I will say this now, I do not blame Fire for this whatsoever. If you go after her, or if you blame her for this, I will not put up with it. Case and point. Fire is my friend, and her emotions are important to me. In fact, if you're in the premiere right now, please send her some love and support for supporting me all these years. I've redone some merch designs for this, and one is currently available on Teespring, and the other one will be available soon, which is a Scarf Daddy t-shirt. I had just had to change some things because of this change, and I hope you can all understand that. Now, however, I have a bunch of fan art of this old design. I think it's time for an extra long fan art feature, huh? This first picture is from Phoenix Roleplays on my Discord, and I just love the little art style, it's really cute. Humph. Up next is from 1-800-DustBunny on Twitter, and it's a picture of me and Ponder, and I honestly really like the design of this, like their art style is really nice. Up next is from Aiden the Idiot on my Discord. You're not an idiot, shut up. It's a really good piece of artwork. I really like the way it's like classical artwork, and I really like the defensive stance you gave him. It's really good. Up next is actually my Discord icon I got from Ino Ponte on Discord. I used it as my icon because I loved it so much. I asked them permission, of course. And it stayed as my icon for a long time, even though I'm going to have to change it now. Up next is the angry emote by one of my mods on my Discord server, Fly Die Sky. It's tiny angry. Up next is Angry by Aqua Phoenix 1 on Twitter. I just love the look of anger, and like it actually shows a lot of anger in his face. And it's really stylized, it looks cool. It looks like I'm bringing out red lightning, and it's really cool. Up next is Borikitty Jojo on Discord. This is a very nice way to draw my avatar. It is very calm, collective, the hair is really nicely done. It has multiple layers, which is something even I have trouble with drawing. But it is really well done. This next one is one of my favorites. This is by Bread on my Discord. If I could, honestly, I would have this as my icon on Discord. Cause look at how cute he is. You just wanna give him a pat. Just give him pats on the head. Pat, pat, pat. Next one is Bullshit by Lenny Mori on Discord. An Ace Attorney vibe. I really need to play the games. I've only play Danganronpa, but I need to play Ace Attorney. Because I've seen clips of it, I've seen Ray Narvaez Jr. play it, it's just, I need to play them myself. Up next is Kara Spokika's Full Counter from Twitter. And it's a redraw of the Full Counter from me and Ponder's collab video. And it's really well done, I like it a lot. It has very good design detail on each side, doing new angles and stuff like that, and they drew each character, so that's very nice. This is called Chaotic Battleships Gang by Tor Tiger on my Discord. It has me, I'm not sure who else, I'm pretty sure, oh yeah, there's Fly Die Sky down there, but I'm not sure who else is in it, but it is very well done. I need my mustache, where is it, my mustache? One thing about fan art I noticed is that lots of people forget my mustache or my glasses, and I'm just like, oh, it's okay. Thank you for making fan art, I really love it a lot. Next one is from Dark Charcoal on Twitter, and I really like the manic design to this. Like, the beard and mustache really mix well, the different eye kind of combination kind of shows different things, and I like that a lot. Up next is DarknessStone Halloween Art 3 by W.D. Gaster. On DeviantArt. This person made an amazing piece of art right here. The look of it is awesome. Just look at the amount of detail they did on that piece of paper. It's truly amazing. Next one is, again, by Fly Die Sky on Twitter. I should make a fabrication, Zakubu, you are inaccurate. And I'm just like, man, I'm just trying to have my tea. What the fuck, guys? Seriously. Again, we have another one called Fabrications from W.D. Gaster. You know, at first, I thought that was Chaos 55T down there. But then I looked closer and I was like, oh wait, no, that's Ash. I just got confused because of the sweater and the hair. But this is a very good art piece, and it actually shows a really good stance. There's a lot of good angles on this. The outlines in the back with the darkness is very nice. This one is another fan art from a person who gave fan art in the previous video. Their name is Floxy Wolf 122, and this one is just like, I smell it. The evidence. It's calling me. Come over here, boy. And I'm coming. Sprinting down the hallway. I'm like a cryptid. Cryptid Stone 2020. Up next is from Fried Water on my fan Discord. And it's like, see, I love this simple style of it. This one is a very simple style. And I like that a lot. It's nice to see characters in a lot more simpler style. And it gives you perspective on what things you can work on to make your character better. Up next is from God's Left Ass Cheek on my Discord, and it's just a picture of Darkness just standing there. He just has his hand on a scarf. He actually does hold a scarf like that very often when he wants to talk. He does it when he's trying to do emphasis. Nice work, thank you. Up next is Got Stuck by Pokey Healer on my fan Discord. I just love the little I got stuck. It's just tiny and sad. Well, see, I'd be that kind of guy who'd be like, are you sure you want me to take this cup off, or do you want to try to do it yourself? Up next is from Grimmy Jaggers on Twitter. I honestly love this art piece a lot. It has a really good dynamic pose, the scarf's going everywhere, the slashes, the moving air, the glowing in the eyes. It's just really well done. Thank you so much for this. Up next is the Heart emote by Alp, and we'll be seeing more pieces from Alp here in the future. Alp made this emote for my Discord server, which is in the description, and I'm really thankful for him for doing it. He donated it, and I just think it's adorable. We have one more from WD Gaster 776 on DeviantArt. Hello, stranger. Have some fan art. I really like this piece because they added some color to it. It looks really cool. I love how my Pika's just really long. I really like the look of your avatar too. The cheeks have the spiral line on it, and it looks like it has some outgoing limbs to go with it. I honestly like that design a lot. But yeah, I don't know who this is. Who are you? What are you doing here? This is my realm. Please get out.
I'll do it, you bitch! Get out!
Up next, we have Dr. Gotcha Stone from Hikari Ida on Discord, and it's like a Gotcha Life version of me. Thank you, Ida, for this. Up next is some possible emotes from Honey on our Discord. One of those actually did become an emote, the blush emote, and I'm very happy people decide to donate emotes to the Discord. I make sure to credit them in the Rules of the Realm chat, basically going like, oh yeah, this person made this one, this person made this one. I want to make sure people get proper credit for what they do. Up next, this one got here just in time. When I was about to record this audio, my Twitter popped up and said, hey, you got someone tweeting at you. And it was this fan art from HWI Mystic on Twitter. It was really close. I was about to hit the record button, but you got it to me just in time. Congratulations! Thank you, Mystic, for this art. I really like this expression. Like, some reason all I think of is bruh. Bruh. Are you dumb? Bruh. But thank you for this. Up next is an icon concept by Shuni15546182 on Twitter. I really like the look of this. It's honestly a very nice looking avatar design and icon design, and I do like it a lot. Up next, we have a piece from Imaginary Imp on Discord. This one is threatening. The scarf is coming. Here I come, I'm gonna grab you. It's really well done. The lines are clean. The outlines are very well done. Honestly, really like the color of the red eye. You did really well on this. Up next is from Jello Mello on Twitter, and look at this cute. I'm scared. See, the thing is, like, me and Ponder are good friends. I like hanging out with her a lot, and her avatar and mine, I think, would get along really well. My avatar is a lot more serious a lot of the time, but he could be like chaotic stupid, while Ponder is extremely logical, but also goes chaotic stupid, so I just imagine them, like, squatting up and down, doing random shit when they feel like it. But this is just a really cute image, and I really like the concept of it. I really like the way it was handled, and it just looks very nice. Thank you so much, I really love your style. Up next is from Later Ad on Twitter. A very simple piece. Again, simple artwork, I love this. I can tell they tried really hard on it. Because look at the color, they did great. The red and blue in the eyes are sparkling somehow. Probably used a gel pen for that, and I love that. You did amazing. Thank you so much for this art piece. Up next is from Little Miss Minx on Twitter. And this one is very, very nice. I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of, like, Vocaloid. Like, the style of it. Like a Vocaloid music video. The one I'm thinking of right now, I can't remember. I'll put the name of it in, like, text when I get there, but it just reminds me of that. And I love the background, how it's, like, distorted, and, like, I can tell there's stuff back there, but I can't see what it is. And the gemstone is really nice. For those of you who don't know, the gemstone in my openings actually reference to my original animated series that I made. But I had to put it on hold to go back to school. But this is really nice. Thank you so much. I love the style of this. Up next is from local Undertale fan on my fan Discord. Look at this. This is extremely stylistic. It's really, like, it has very simple shapes, but it shows them off so well. And it kind of gives that style of, like, oh yeah, you're fucked. You're gonna get fucked, boy. You're done. It just gives me that manic energy, and I just love that. This is actually one of the first fans I got on this channel. This is from Lori Aeon on Twitter. And look at them thighs! Look at them thighs! Oh my god! They're thick! But I really love this art piece. It's really well done. I told them my avatar can control ice and lightning, and they did a very good job with this. I like it a lot. The amount of detail they put into this must have taken forever. Up next is Love Heart Pony on Twitter, and thank you for drawing me as a pony. See, I don't like My Little Pony that much. I'm not a really big fan of it. Like, today, a TikTok, I saw a Rainbow Dash jar one, and I had an immediate panic response. But I love the idea of, like, mixing my character into different universes, and it's just really nice. I really love this piece. You did great. Thank you so much for this. Keep doing your best. Up next is actually one of my favorites. It's from Luna on Discord, or Luna Chaos Mage on Twitter. The look of this is amazing. The stylistic pose, the flowiness of the coat and the scarf, the stasis, the hands, all of this is done incredibly well. And I like it a lot because of this. Honestly, I would think about commissioning artwork like this. Up next is a piece from McQueen on my fan Discord server. One of the older fans, actually. And they made this wonderful piece of me and Ponder having tea. And yes, I do have tea in real life. It's very nice. But I would imagine having tea with Ponder would eventually move into, like, a heated discussion debate. But thank you so much for this piece. I do appreciate it very much. Very well done. Up next is from Mentally Unstable Reviewer on my Discord, and it's just a little me being happy. The stars are lying above my head. I do good. Thank you so much for this. Up next is the milkshake emote by Darren Sumiki on my Discord server. And they were very nice to donate this. It's me drinking a milkshake. Milkshakes are actually my favorite food, or drink rather, depending on what you want to call it. but I like it a lot. Thank you so much for this. Next up is Nicoline. My mom says this is one of her favorites, aside from the one I showed in the last video. The amount of detail in it, she loved it, and I like it a lot too. There's a lot of detail in this, and I can tell it took a shit ton of work. Thank you so much for this. Up next is from Foesizian on Discord, and it looks like it's a squad of me, Nezzy Monster, Ponder Sprocket, and Chaos55T, looking like we're about to beat some shit up, or we're about to, like, take someone down for evidence. Up next is another one from Phoenix Draws on my Discord. They made this piece not too long ago, and it's a picture of me and their avatar talking. It's very nice to see my character interacting with other characters, especially OCs, because Dark would try to befriend everyone if he could. This is like a very nice drawing. I love the design of your OC. Like, they have a robotic feel to them, and I'm pretty sure it's because they are one, but they have a very smooth, like, it reminds me of GLaDOS in a way. But thank you so much for this. Up next, we have one from Puffball Warrior on my Discord. This cartoony aspect, I love it. I've actually worked with the guitar, not really worked, I have seen a artist who draws in a similar style to this, and he put me in one of his YouTube videos because I applied to be part of, like, an animation. And it was really nice. But this art style is very smooth, very nice to look at. I can see myself watching a cartoon in this style. Thank you so much for this. Up next is from Rishichu987 on my fan Discord. This is apparently a homemade race that they made in their world that they made. And thank you so much for putting me a part in that. I love it a lot. I got a little beard in my ears. Look at my ears. They're so fluffy. But I do like this a lot. Thank you so much for putting me, like, in the style of your universe. You did a really good job. Up next, we have Sassy Melon YT on Twitter, or another name on my fan Discord. They drew this for me when I hit 2k subs, and I thank them a lot for it. It's really cute, really stylistic. I love how they did the camo on their pants. And look at them big ol' ears! But thank you for the crown. I enjoy it. It keeps my head warm. Up next is from Silvercelli on Twitter. Now this is a very simple piece. It's done on paper, and I like it a lot. It has a very, like, smooth... Even though the lines are kind of rugged, it still gives, like... It makes your eyes follow the scarf on the bottom, and kind of go back towards the head with the other part of the scarf. It's really well done. Up next is called Simpson from Grape Regenerate on Discord. This is actually my dad's favorite piece of fan art. He loves The Simpsons, he thinks they're funny, and he loves this fan art. So he thinks this is really cool. I like it a lot too, it's very stylized, and I could see, like, the shadows and shading they did is really well done. Like, I could see this being like a talking sprite in a video game. Like, it's really well done. Thank you so much for this. This one is from Sky on my Discord. He's made another art piece, and he's thinking about making a, like, fan verse for the backstory for DarknessStone. And he made this piece, and it's very well done. Thank you. And here's the second piece that he made. A picture of my avatar walking, and it's very well done again. I really like the way he does this. Up next, it's the Smug emote by Alp again. As I said, Alp will show up again. Alp made this piece as the possible first, I think it was the first emote donated, and Smug, I know what you're doing. But thank you so much for this, Alp. Up next is from Nivyfen on Twitter. If I remember right, Snivy is one of the starters from Pokemon. This art piece is very well done, very smooth, and very angular as well. The drawing puts itself there forward. Like, you can see a lot of the stylistic choices in it. I loved how fluffy you made the beard. It's really well done. Thank you. Up next is Starlight HD Draws on Discord. And I really like this one. It makes me think of, like, this kind of, think. But it's a very well done little piece, and thank you so much for this. Up next is Stills by Sandro. They made me these stills that I honestly think are really good. I love it a lot. Thank you so much. I, again, cannot take stills from people unless I pay them. The reason is because I want to respect your artwork, and I want to respect your time. Even if you say it's a gift, I can't use them without paying you. It just wouldn't feel right to me. Because I respect you and your artwork. But thank you so much for these stills. Up next is Stone Worm from Part-Time Dueler on my fan Discord. I love these worms. I'm gonna crunch your bones and tear your ligaments like spaghetti. I love the fucking worms. I want to get a mask that just has my avatar as a worm and it just has a threat like I will suck your soul through a bendy straw. Like something like that. I would love that. But thank you so much for this piece. It's really well done. It's fuzzy. It's shaded real nicely. I love how you use the scarf as kind of like hands. It's really good. Next is actually from Fire, the person I talked about earlier who drew me in their style. I love their art and the way they do things. And the shading on this is really nice. The design of it's really nice. I like this a lot, honestly. Like this, I think this is the first fan art Fire has ever made me. And it is beautiful. Thank you so much for this, Fire. Up next is Tsit by Water Jordan on my fan Discord server. Sip and take notes. I just love how my scarf is holding the like tea dish. And I'm just like, tea and note. I wonder what this tea is. This is probably something like chamomile. I just think this is just like a really good art piece because it's so simple. But it's also so complex at the same time. Up next is a personal favorite of mine. The Teddy Bear by Alp on my fan Discord. I would make this into a merch design if I could. I love the aspect of people thinking that I'm a teddy bear and such, and it's really well done. Look at the beans! We have beans! I want to pinch the beans. And the buttons for eyes is honestly a really cool aspect of design. They did really well with this. Thank you so much for this piece. Up next is the Aqua Phoenix 1 on Twitter. This piece is so beautifully made. It makes me think of like almost anime opening-esque. And like the colors on it are soft and they are really well done. The shading is nice. Like, oh my god, like this is a really good art piece. Like, I would make this my Discord icon if I was going to keep the scarf the same way. This is just awesome looking. Up next is Think from Darling Coley on Discord. This was a donated piece of art to become an emote, but I'm unsure if I want to make it an emote yet. But since I'm starting to change things, I probably won't take another emote. But thank you so much for this. I appreciate it so much. Up next is 2 pieces of art from Toby on our fan Discord server. Really? Like, that's just me being logical. Just like, really? Like, come on, man. And number 2 is a really good piece. Like, the stars in the background, the beautiful posing, the amount of colors going on. Just, it's amazing. Like, this piece is beautiful. Like, I would put this up in a poster in my room. I actually might. I might just print it out and put it in my wall. I actually do that. Some fan art I just print out and stick to my wall. Up next is one I kind of screamed when I got because I love how this one looks. It's from Twitchy Senpai on Twitter. Look at this. It gives me GMan vibes. But, like, it's so well done. The lining is awesome. It gives me an intimidating aura. Just makes me like, oh, that's just so fucking cool. Thank you so much for this. Up next we have Woo by Ramen Snoodles on Discord, and just looking at this art piece is amazing at Darkness Corrupted DarknessStone. And just the way it looks, the way it shows up, the way the style moves, and just the way it looks is just amazing. I cannot imagine how much time this took. And just deciding how this design works. It's beautiful. And it's awesome. I wish my avatar could turn into a state like that. Up next we have Man of Darkness from XX Bloody Rose XX on Twitter. DarknessStone, Man of Darkness. A very nice pose and a very well done design. Thank you. And the last one we have is from Zigzag on Twitter. It's a very simple coloring design and it's very well done. It's soft, easy on the eyes. I wish I was that easy on the eyes. And a very well done and shaped piece. The lines fit well, and the scarf comes up very nicely. Well guys, that's going to be the end of this video. And just so you know, we also have a new outro theme. The link to which the creator who made it will be in the description. So, until next time, enjoy the dog.